So Steve, I wanted to do a quick bonus question for
Mhm.
all of our instructional designers and educators out there. So those that want to move from course creator, because I think that's what we think we are as course creators, to a strategic learning partner, what are some skills or habits that you think make the biggest difference in that mindset shift that they need to make?
Yeah, the biggest one I think is asking questions before you start the product creation, because I spent years as instructional designer, instructional developer, multimedia guy. It was way too easy. There was a year that I did 82 projects in one year.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't doing a lot of analysis. He's like, hey, can you do this? Yep. And I'm just cranking it out. And we can get lost in that shuffle sometimes, where like, this is the request, they must have thought it through, this is what they want, I'm going to kick it out because I've got to get to the next project. I don't have time to analyze and ask questions. And so that's the biggest mindset, is stop, ask questions first. It's like, what's the mystery to be solved here, and really dig into what's going on, so that what we're making is the content that's going to push performance and push behavior change. And the other one is to make sure that we're aligning it to the bigger process, the bigger, whatever your work is. Maybe it's corporate, maybe it's K-12, maybe it's higher ed. It's like there's a bigger process than just what we're doing in a single event or a single classroom, and making sure that we're aligned to the bigger process flow, because that's where behavior change happens.
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. And because a lot of times I hear, because I'm in higher ed, I hear so many times we work on a course revision, and that course isn't just a single course most of the time. It's part of a program, but so many times this happens with the curriculum developers. It happens with the faculty. They get tunnel vision. I'm sure you've seen this a lot, where they're just focused so much on this course, and I'm like, okay, yes, we need to look at the course, and do the topics make sense? Do the objectives make sense? Do the assignments all fit? But I always have to remind them, I'm like, but we have to take a step back, because this course is part of that whole of a program. And are we repeating something? Are we taking things out of order? And is it going to make sense for the students as they're going through the program? So I'm glad you brought that up, because it's happened so much.
Mm-hmm.
And it probably happens in L&D quite a bit too, right? Because they think, oh, we got to work on this training, but then maybe they fail to make updates to other things, and then other things end up being outdated, right? So that's a challenge too, and just making sure that there's that. What one of my editors I used to work with, she called it the change web, because you make changes to one thing, and it just causes this web of, oh, now this affects five other things, and if we're not aware of that, we could have outdated material in no time.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're dealing, in a corporate setting, there's onboarding, there's learning and development that goes with onboarding, but there's also learning and development that goes with upskilling or cross-skilling. A lot of those times, like, someone will update a upskill or a cross-skill program and forget about the onboarding.
Gosh,